What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Blacks in Motion right here at BVN at 8. And as always, you can't get rid of me. It's Sports Guy Cliff here giving you the hottest news in sports out there right now. Now, of all the different things that I can talk about this week, I want to focus on one thing, and that's college football in the state of Texas. I want to highlight a few programs from this past week and give you my insight on some of those teams. And I want to start off with my alma mater. That's right, Texas State University in San Marcos, Texas, the Bobcats. They opened up with a win. Now, it took them to 3 overtimes to get that victory, but they went on ahead and pulled it out. But one important fact is it was the first win for new head coach Everett Withers. We have a new era down there in San Marcos, and it seems to be starting off in the right direction with Coach Withers with a bang down there, ready to go. Let's go Bobcats. Now, to bring it on back home to San Antonio, I want to talk about the UTSA Roadrunners. That's right, the Roadrunner football team started off with a win. And just like Texas State, they have a rookie head coach in Frank Wilson. I want everybody in the city to get excited, get behind the Roadrunners, get behind Coach Wilson, because we have some new things, exciting things going on, and those two programs opened up with wins. Now, to move on to bigger universities here in the state of Texas, I want to start off with Texas A&M University. They had a victory over UCLA, and they took it to overtime as well. And who ran the ball in? Quarterback Travis Knight. And he is a San Antonio native. That's right, he played his high school ball right here in the city. He went to University of Oklahoma. Then he transferred over to Texas A&M because they had quarterback problems, but it looks like his career there is starting off well. Now, to move on to an unlikely football program that you haven't really heard as being a powerhouse in the state over the last few years, and that's the University of Houston, the Houston Cougars. Yeah, you had a little success in the last few years, but never really a perennial powerhouse, but they just took out one of the best teams in the nation with the win over third-ranked Oklahoma. Them guys came through and they were led by quarterback Greg Ward Jr. Look for him as a possible Maxwell Award winner, which was the best quarterback in the nation. The Houston Cougars even had an exciting play where on a mixed field goal, a guy ran it back 100. It was really more like 110 yards all the way for a touchdown. The Houston Cougars have made a splash. Now, I want to move on to the main topic, the main school, and that's the University of Texas, the Longhorns. I don't care where you are in Texas, you have to love the Longhorns. And it was quite exciting to see them defeat number 10 Notre Dame. Those guys came out and played a heck of a game. It was a great college football game. And they used something that's a little bit different that all teams don't use. And that's a 2-quarterback system. They have true freshman Shane Buechele who comes in, and also they have quarterback Tyrone Swoops. Now, Buechele has a real nice touch on the football, showing that he could be the future for the quarterback position for the Longhorns. But senior Tyrone Swoops, they have a package that they bring in, and they call him what? The 18-wheeler. This 18-wheeler package allows him to run and gives him the freedom to make plays with his feet. And because he's so big with a 6'4" frame, it's hard to stop him and bring him down. Now, the other thing that's cool is that they have a new offensive coordinator, and he installed a new offense. And it includes power running, because they have 2 running backs that's 250 pounds plus, and a vertical passing game. That means guys on the edge that are real fast, who can run and who can go up and get the ball. And like I said, with Buechele with that nice touch, they could be on to something very good, efficient, and exciting for all us Longhorn fans. But the biggest thing about this win is a great notch on the belt for head coach Charlie Strong. This guy was under great scrutiny before he coached even one game for the Longhorns. And now he's able to put a group of guys on the field that he's totally behind. And it seems like his moves with the offense and the defense and the players are starting to come to fruition for success. That's right. Charlie Strong is going to be a great head coach for the UT Longhorns. Cliff said it here first. I don't care if you agree or if you don't. But the last point I want to make, Texas State, UTSA, Texas A&M, UT, what do they all have in common? They have black head coaches. That's something that everybody needs to tip their hat off to, because those opportunities come very slim. And when they are in those positions, they need to be successful. So we look and we hope that all the schools in Texas continue to win and dominate and all that good stuff, because you already know in the Lone Star State, we live and die with our football. But hey, I want to hear from you. Maybe you think one of these teams are going to fall off. Maybe you think one of these guys are not a great head coach. Either way, go ahead and like this video and hit me up at cliff@blackvideonews.com. And also, before you leave, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can get me all the time, so you can listen to me over and over again, so you can know what's going on in sports. But in the meantime, stay logged on and love us right here at Blacks in Motion.